Hello and welcome to Airborne Empire. This is a city builder where you take control of, you guessed it, an airborne ship city of some kind. And if you'd like to take a look at the game, there is a link in the description. Let us start a new game. And this is where we can travel anywhere we like. It is very much open world in that sense. You can select your city and then right click on anywhere on the map, and then you will fly to it. It is actually a very realistic, very relaxing experience. Anyway, we made it to the skies. It's hard to believe our small group might remake the flying cities of old, but every story has a beginning. If we recruit new followers and truly grow this into a flying city, maybe we'll stand a chance against those sky pirates. It really feels like they, it feels like they really rule the airways right now. Anyway, enough daydreaming about reuniting an empire. Our first priority is to build ourselves a hangar. That will let us gather resources from the ground below so we can build housing and other things. Once we've got our bearings, let's visit Havenmill, that big city north of us. Surely they have news of recent happenings. Alright, so there are some extremely interesting concepts available in this game, and most notably, there is weight. There is a weight limit for your city. As you might expect, more buildings that are built on your city, the heavier you're going to get. And so your engine and the lift that you have is not going to be enough, so you need to continually increase the lift that you have. And the same consequently with tilt as well. So if you see here, I'm mousing over it right now at the top here. 30 weight from buildings with the ability to carry 60 total. We have no tilt issues at the moment, but it can tilt very easily if you are not careful. So what we're going to do is we're going to build some paths first. So basically you could just build your paths anywhere. You could decide where you want them to be. I'm probably just going to build a path, around about at the front here. I don't really know what's really best, but we're just going to do this. And then once that is built, we can start sending our people elsewhere. Now, as you can see, look at this. I've now started to tell my city to go over this way. You could see that we have 0 wood at the moment. However, now that we have some hangars, oh, you guessed it, we're going to be able to send them down there. So there we go. We're going to just assign 5 workers immediately to the forest. You just select the forest with left click, and then you have this little menu that pops up. And there are a number of other things that you can interact with on the map below as well. For example, this lake. You can collect water from this lake. You can collect food from the thicket here. You can collect more wood over there from the forest. There is a settlement over here as well. And as you can see, just a tavern in this small settlement, huh? Seems like we may have caused a stir on our way in. Everyone in town is eyeballing us right now, though some of them seem mighty interested in our flying home. If you think we need more working hands, I bet we could convince a few of these folks to join up, at least for a modest price. Right now, there is not enough housing to recruit anyone else. Recruits want a home before they'll join. So, in other words, it's just saying, hey, you should probably build some stuff. Yes, you should probably build some stuff. And that is exactly what we're going to do. However, I don't currently have enough wood to be able to do that. So I'm just going to speed up the game. There is a rather wonderful time control system up in the top left here. As you can see, I'm currently running it on fastest, and hopefully we're going to get something from that. I'm going to send a ruin over there as well. So basically, because you have a hangar, you're able to send, I believe it is 7 people to wherever you need them to be. And we're just going to get rid of a couple of these tutorials here because I already know about this, but some of them could be quite useful. For example, buildings and tilt. So as you see here, any buildings must be connected to the town center via paths. These walkable platforms also act as sturdy connections between buildings. When placing buildings, pay careful attention to tilt, as adding too much weight on one side or the other will tip your kingdom, which may annoy your population and slow you down. So that's exactly what I was talking about before. And then we obviously have all of these things, and then you have panel bullet hover. Hovering your mouse along the top bar will show information panels with more insights into your kingdom, like I've already shown you. And we also can research new buildings. Unfortunately for me, We're not going to be getting that anytime soon because the most important thing for us to get is the Iron Forge. We do need to research that though first, so let's just make sure that we get that, and then once that is done, we should have a pretty decent time of things. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to just build a couple of housing units here. So technically what you can actually do is you could do some pretty cool things, like you can build the paths into little sections here. Obviously you can change how you do this, you know, to your liking. I personally like to do it this way because this feels to me like it's a little bit more space saving, but I could be wrong about that, of course. As I said, I'm not an architect or anything like that, and I'm not particularly caring too much about it. I just really like the way that this looks. I think it's kind of nice, you know, because you know, they're right next to each other. It's cool, you know. It's pretty cool like that. Anyway, we are done with this forest. As you can see, we've completely and utterly taken this forest away, but as you can see, it will regrow in time because we have replanted it. So let's now move on to the next one, and we'll see if we can recruit some additional people. Yes, it seems like we can. So let's get all of these. There we go. They have all joined. And now we have even more people. And we're probably going to be getting another hangar. Maybe we'll get another hangar. It very much depends. I'm not sure whether we will just yet, because I do want to get that academy. Alright, so we now have enough wood to be able to build our academy here. So I'm just going to basically put this like so, because eventually what we're going to have, obviously, is a bunch of buildings all the way around. But we do need to be careful, because we obviously don't want to place super heavy buildings on extremely one-sided areas. And so, yeah, that's a very important thing. Anyway, we are going to get the Iron Forge here. Iron Forge transforms metal, I think, into something else. Yeah, iron into bars or something like that. And we are going to need that, as far as I'm aware, to be able to do other things. So we're going to get that Iron Forge up and running right away. Our water storage is almost full as well. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move over here, because this is indeed a place that is going to be very important for us. You can also customize your buoy here. You can customize your buildings as well, so you can actually change their colors, as you can see as well. So if I want to, I could change the lights on this thing, and I could change them to like a I don't know, a turquoise or something like that. And we can even change the floor tiles to be a little bit darker, the roofs and so on and so forth. I think that's really cool, actually, to have the ability to do that. And, oh, I actually got an achievement for that. All right. Okay. Yeah, anyway, there you go. The Iron Forge is now done. And now what we can do is we can increase available planes to 8. If we want to do that. Unfortunately, I don't have, or at least I don't think I have. Apparently, it is researching it anyway. I'm going to assume that I'm going to need it, but iron is very important. So, what we're going to do, there is an ore deposit over there. I feel like we should probably go that way. And as you can see, there's the light that we selected earlier. So you can actually change that, as you can see. You could change whichever light you want. So if you want like a cold light, you can do that. If you want a warm light, then you can obviously do that too. I kind of like the green. That's kind of cool. I like it. And so we're gonna just go over here, send these guys over there. And what is really awesome about this game is that when you move closer, it makes the journey time for your gatherers much less arduous. In other words, it's going to be quicker for them to go back and forth, and you're going to collect resources just that much faster. So it's really nice. And we're otherwise just going to be getting some food here as well. Ooh, yeah, we already completed all of that. We already got all of the ore. That is quite hilarious. Okay, yeah. So the Iron Forge is obviously done. So we're going to now just build a small path. Probably. Yeah, we've got to be a little bit careful about this, because I don't want to build it too close to the other one, just in case we cannot use it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, no, this seems pretty good. Yep. Okay. It would have worked if I put the path there as well, but I do want to try and save space, and I'm sure there are a number of other ways that you can, of course, build in this game. Generally, I feel like probably one of the best courses of action you could take is probably just building like a big like circle around here, and that would allow you to pretty much just build wherever you want it. So for example, what I'm talking about is building something like this. I'm just going to do this just so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about instead of me just, you know, theorizing about it or whatever. But I think this could be really, really effective because paths actually cost you nothing. And as far as I'm aware, they don't have any weight. Yeah, they do have a small amount of weight, as you can see. 0.01 lift is required. But I think that this potentially, all the way around, if you actually built this all the way around, I think this could be extremely effective to, shall we say, maximizing your tilt. You know, your tilt, what is it now? What am I thinking of here? Your tilt capacity, or, you know, just generally your balance. We have enough food now, so that's great. What else do we need? What else do we need? Well, we obviously need some more wood, I guess, so let's go and get some more wood. We've got too many people on this. Let's put that over here. Let's go to our research. Yeah, now we are researching. As you can see, we now have iron, and indeed our ore is being converted, so that's wonderful. And now let's make our way over here. We have more ore over there. As you see, it is also too far away. Sometimes you're going to be too far away, and that's the reason why we are indeed a flying vessel. And here we go. We have more people that can be recruited, so we're going to be getting all of them. Thank you. Thank you. Very nice. And as you can see, we do have, well, we probably need more houses, don't we? Yeah, we probably need a couple more houses. So let's see what we can do with that. There we are. Build these. Housing block roundabout. Can I not do that? Not enough lift. Yeah. See, now that is obviously one of the major issues. So what we're going to have to do is we will have to get lift. We'll have to get this fan right here. Oh, it is already researched. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's already researched. So all we need to do is we need to get five bars of ore, and then we'll be able to increase our lift. I've not done this before in this game, so I have no idea what is actually going to happen with this, but hopefully that's going to work out for us, because then we'll be able to increase our housing, and everything's going to be so much better. Okay, so let's go and get that ore over there. Where are my other people? Yeah, they're still collecting some wood over there as well. Let's actually just withdraw them for the moment, and yeah, we should be pretty good. Yeah, there we are. Okay, so this is where yes. Okay, so these are actual buildings, so we're gonna have to put them, I don't know where to put them actually. I think I'll just put them here. I don't really know. And here is Haven Mill, which is obviously where we need it to be. Now, of course, air pirates are going to be a thing. There is combat in the game, by the way. There is combat because there is a building, what is it now? Building category. There we go. Building category that provides you with combat buildings. And so I'm going to assume that your people are indeed going to be getting into their own little flying machines, and they're going to be able to fight in them. I have no idea whether that is indeed the case, but I assume. Alright, so let's interact with Haven Mill. Haven Mill is the largest city in the Erie, outside of the capital Litalos itself. It's really grown from the small farming village it once was. We should visit Magistrate Agatha in the tower. Okay, let's visit her. Well, you folks don't look much like pirates. Oh, don't worry, we're not. That's a relief. Have to admit, it's been a long time since I've seen a machine like yours above the Erie that wasn't aiming cannon fire down on us. But I still remember the old stories, the flying cities, the adventurers that piloted them from place to place across the world. Now we're in need of help. So are you going to act the part, or am I going to have to tell Pyle to get out on the walls again? He hates it when I do that. Every time one of those pirates buzzes by us, I can't get back to sleep for hours. They always make such a racket. See? Alright. Now listen, if you're really gonna fly that thing, you should help us out. The old Airborne Kingdom was a place of learning, of construction, and of valiant deeds. Violent as well, of course. You could start by helping us rebuild our academy and market. That last pirate attack really did a number on us. What would you have us do? Well, Pyle can direct the building, but we need resources. Traveling by foot isn't safe anymore, but that doesn't look like much of a problem for you. We need wood and iron. Should be plenty in the nearby area. Any questions, kid? Alright, so we're going to be on it. And as you can see, we just need 5 ore and 25 wood. Pretty easy, right? That's pretty easy. So I'm just going to say we'll be back soon. Alright. So let's make our way out of here, and we are indeed collecting some ore. Let's go and collect some ore from here as well. Let's go and get that as soon as possible. The game is paused at the moment, so let's unpause it. And let's go and get some more people over here, and we are almost done with this research. Kind of hoping that it's going to be done a little bit sooner, because then we can actually get an additional plane out there, which is going to be, in my opinion, pretty nice. What is this? Cloth. Ah. Okay, so that's cloth. Interesting, interesting. I don't think I've actually seen cloth. Is this cloth? Yeah, this might be cloth right here. Yeah, hemp weavers convert this into cloth for construction. Yeah, that's going to be very important for us. Okay, so we now have enough. Let's go to the tower. Let's do it. There we go. We will begin work right away. Yeah, there we go. And this is the tavern keeper right here. Aha! There are plenty of ruins out there where you could probably find some coin. There are even more hidden under rubble. Alright, so let's recruit a bunch of people while I have the amount of coin that I have, as it is. And there we have it. Very nice. And there is our hangar upgrade. Fantastic. So, do we want to get anything else? Well, I think storage is going to be probably pretty useful, because then you can see here that it stores up to 50 resources for construction, which is pretty good in my opinion. So let's do that. Let's just research it at the very least. We don't need to construct it right away, but I think it's going to be pretty useful for us. And we are getting some more wood right now. Do we need more water? We might need a little bit, so let's put some 2 people on there. The damage to Haven Mill has been repaired. Speak to Magistrate Agatha in Haven Mill. Alright, let's do it. Well, would you look at that? You're our savior. With the Academy and markets back to operational, Haven Mill is going to live another day. But we wouldn't be a gracious neighbor if we didn't pay you back in kind. Here, take this blueprint. Make sure to light your buildings and paths at night. It can be dangerous in the dark. You'll need glass to build street lamps, and that's a rare resource these days. We'll give you enough to get started, but you'll probably want to make your own eventually. Oh, and you're so polite too. I told Pyle you're the real thing. Give the blueprint to a scholar at your academy. They'll know what to do with it. You're a ruler of a city now. You have to start acting like it. Now, I do have one more thing to ask of you, but I think you'll also get something out of this. These are dangerous times. Haven Mill has never been a city of warriors, but we might need better defense than hoping another sympathetic flying city comes along to help us out. No offense, of course. We'll be fine as long as we have a defense tower or 2 operational. Do us a favor and talk to Mana at Castra Regnum. He'll be able to help you out. Alright, let's do it. Okay, I am very, very intrigued here. Okay, so we can now research the street lamp. And this is going to provide... Aha, okay, this is going to prevent nighttime accidents, apparently, such as injuries or fires, can be placed on top of a path or used instead of a path. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's... oh, current research progress will be lost. Oh no, I don't really want to do that, because we're almost done with the warehouse. So we're just going to wait for that. Alright, so where is Castor Regnum? Where is that? Is that all the way over here somewhere? I don't think I can actually see that right now. It might be. Here's the map, by the way. The map is massive. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. As you can see, there it is. It actually told us which way to go. And you can even mark it. You can even mark it on the map. I think it's over that way. So if we go that way, then we should be pretty good. And yeah, there we go. We've now researched it. Fantastic. So now we can get the street lamp researched as well. Aha! Oh, we have pirates incoming. I have no idea what we're supposed to do with these pirates, actually, by the way, just so you know. So this is going to be interesting. I'm going to assume that my people will go and fight them or something like that, but I have no clue what can actually happen here. Ah, there he goes. Look at him. He's actually doing some damage to us and everything. Look at how close we could zoom in on these guys, by the way. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, so I actually... I do not know how to actually attack. I don't think I have the ability to attack them back. As you can see right here, combat is not available right now. Ah, there we go. Oh, I see, I see. So it's just a little scripted thing just to kind of show us what the pirates are like. Lucky for us, that was just a scout. More are bound to follow, though. We'd better hurry along to Castra Regnum and get that defense tower blueprint so we can defend our growing city. And there we go, we got pirate attacks here. Pirates can attack at any time. Their planes will damage our buildings, which may injure our inhabitants and perhaps cause us to fall from the skies. Build defense towers to combat their attack planes. They may have other means of attacking the further north we go. And as you can see, look at the horizon. Look at the horizon over there. Look at how insanely massive this map actually is. Very, very cool. I mean, and indeed, we can repair our little academy there as well, which is exactly what we're doing. Our citizens are very diligent in that respect, and otherwise, I think that's probably going to be it for this episode. If you'd like to check out Airborne Empire, there is a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.